We're talking about hair color.
Mm-hmm. I was talking about a wig.
Mm-hmm. Your maintenance.
Yeah, I bought my kid a wig. Is that weird? She's 5. I guess it could be weird.
Sorry, I'm going through. I'm trying to find today's assignment.
I just lost my worksheet. Where did it go?
Do we have a rubric? Do we have a rubric? Do we have a rubric?
Updating the rubric as we speak. So the rubric is coming. No, we had to actually update the assignment too. There were a few areas that we thought probably would cause a little confusion, so we were updating that. But
you're probably right.
Right.
I'm just gonna get it.
wanted to minimize the confusion, so that's been updated and looks good to me so far. I'm gonna try to pull it up for you guys. It looks good so far, and then the rubric is on its way. I promise. And the training kit is also being updated because I think in the training kit it had a 1 through 3 scale instead of a 1 through 5 scale for the business impact and the user impact. So we're changing that to a 1 through 5, pretty much what we did in class today.
Yeah, it's just in the like the summary part where it's explaining how to do everything. That's the only thing that says 1 through 3. The actual spreadsheet, well, that thing that's supposed to be a spreadsheet has the 5s in it.
Okay. So how'd it go? Exploring Amazon, coming up with tasks.
In my opinion, Amazon was too distracting of a website to do the exercise. It became more of a product hunt rather than an actual.
There's 2 rabbit holes.
It
went from coffins to house blueprints to
tiny homes.
$100 pencils.
There's a $100 pencil. Let me put that on my list. No, I'm
30 Pop-Tarts for $7.
Yeah, that was a thing. Amazon has like a lot on it. Like one of our tasks was to find the FAQ section, and it took way too long. Like it was absurd.
5 minutes and 38 seconds to be exact.
Yeah. And I like gave up and used the search bar. Because I was like, it should be readily available. No, it's not.
It's like, don't ask questions, just search and buy.
But I had to find the right search bar to use too, because I couldn't go right into like the search bar at the top. I had to like go into the help section and then use the search bar in the help section. Craziness. Yeah, it's a lot.
So outside of the craziness of Amazon's world, creating the severity worksheets, how was that? I'm sure there were quite a few issues on there, or at least higher impact scores from some, I know.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Like Nora, she's such a hard moderator or whatever that title was. I forget. I don't even know how she did it. She just gave us these tasks that we all ended up having to do together. And I was like, this website should not be this difficult.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Should be muted yourself.
Well, I thought it was really interesting because she was able to come up with these really hard tasks really quick. And when we were trying to do them, it took us a little while to figure out, and it was hard to navigate to where we needed to go, especially going to a unique gift. So, and then Vivian was able to figure it out.
And it was so weird. It felt like going into Amazon to perform that task literally felt like somebody telling a child to change a baby's diaper for the first time, but not giving them the supplies. So they have to run around and get the wipes and the diaper. And then, oh my God, I let the baby pee on my face. It was a mess.
What the?
That's what it felt like. It just felt really crazy. And I'm like, it shouldn't be this difficult to find. Like, I've been on Amazon for years and I had no idea they had so many different shopping services. Like, not just Whole Foods or Amazon Pantry. There's freaking Amazon Fresh. And then there's a tab that I don't even remember what it was called, but it had groceries too. And I'm like, okay, this is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can do the whole groceries on Amazon. Now, I did find something new today. That Amazon had locker locations.
Oh, yeah. They have them in Whole Foods. And
I didn't know that. I'm like, wait, what?
Yep. So now imagine working for Amazon and you had, these users take these usability tests and like you're finding out that how complicated your website is, like thinking of where to start.
They're not. They're going,
This site map must just be insane.
It's hard because they like provide so much stuff. Like you kind of need to have all that information on their site, but then it's like I've never actually, like, even though I've used Amazon a lot, it's never really occurred to me until I did try to do tasks outside of my scope of like the regular way that I use Amazon, that I was like, this is overwhelming, like how much it is. Yeah.
Well, at least now y'all have an example of how overwhelming things can be. So like, at least when you're building out different products, you can try to keep it more simplistic. Not try to overwhelm your user like Amazon or eBay, because eBay's even worse, actually.
I haven't even been on eBay since 2004 because it was already messed up.
It's even worse than Amazon.
They're like, usability difficulty, you get a 5 and you get a 5. Like, they're all horrible.
All right. Well, I think you guys did good on that. I don't seem to have any questions about the worksheet, or do I? Maybe. It seemed like everyone pretty much understood how to create these worksheets, so how to create your business score or your business impact score, the user impact score, calculating the frequency number, and coming up with your overall severity score. So I will go ahead and share my screen just so you guys can see what the assignment is for today. So basically, okay, so it says that you guys are going to create a spreadsheet like the one demonstrated in class to capture and organize user data, review your usability tests, noting usability issues and entering them into the spreadsheet. Rate the issues using the scale discussed in class, which was our 1 through 5 scale. And then you guys are going to write a 500-word discussion. Here, hold on, let me bold that part. A 500-word discussion.
We're gonna bold it, and we thought you were changing up history. How dare you?
We're gonna bold that part. 500-word discussion of the analysis and prioritization process. So how is it useful? What changes would you make to improve it, if any? That kind of thing. And so your stretch goals for this one is going to be conduct more interviews of your usability tests from previous assignments. Add that data to your analysis above. You're going to add additional user tasks related to the Newsy app that could be tested. Update the usability interview guide template with your information. So like updating the task and 2 to 3 follow-up questions per task. Create a prototype that fulfills that requirements of your user test, and then conduct another usability test with new students or friends or family members, and then add that data to your analysis above as well. So the stretch goal is a bit of a stretch today. There's a lot. It's most. Go ahead.
I said, what the bejesus?
Right. It's a lot for the stretch goal, but it's pretty much just updating your Newsy app. So like adding new tasks and then having them having user go through some new tasks with it, and then also kind of creating an analysis worksheet for your new tasks.
Okay, so for example, yesterday I did 4 tests per interview.
Mm-hmm.
So for the first part, I'm going to I'm going to be repeating that 4 times per test. Does that make sense?
Say that one more time.
Okay, so I had 4 individual tests per interview, or 4 different tasks. Let's put it that way.
Okay, right.
So I will be creating. I would just be like duplicating that 4 times, or how does that go with the stretch goal kind of thing? Like I'm kind of confused.
So the first part is just creating a spreadsheet based off that information, right? Off the usability tests that you conducted. And so, you'll have your 4 tasks, you'll have your business impact score, the location of like where issues arise, during that usability test, for each participant. That's the first part. So the second part of this is basically conducting just more interviews, and then adding that to that data. So like just conducting some new interviews from like anyone, any other friends, family members, or classmates.
The same tests that I've done before yesterday.
Right. Okay. For the first part of the stretch goal, for this part.
Okay.
And now the next part is asking you to add new tasks to your Newsy app, and then conduct usability tests for those new tasks, and having someone go through that prototype as well, and then creating an analysis for that. So basically it's a 2-part stretch goal. The first part of the stretch goal deals with conducting more interviews for the assignment that you did yesterday. And then the second part is just kind of building upon your Newsy app.
Okay, cool.
I think if I add more stuff to my prototype, my computer just gonna die.
Not if you get the new MacBook Pro or Mac Pro.
I'll get the stand too.
You don't need the stand. Just get the computer and put the monitor on the computer. Just let it hold it up.
Hold it up with a couple wire hangers and everything,
And then get an Apple Pencil just to tap on the screen that's not going to respond. So does all of this make sense? You know what?
Sounds like a stretch, man. I don't know.
We're going to bold that whole section.
Insult to injury.
I think that's in the rot section. You just have to put it right below stretch goals.
I agree.
The whole thing is a stretch goal. Basically, you took yesterday's stretch goal and multiplied it by 2. Yeah.
Well, first off,
First of all.
No, but I think it's a good stretch goal. I mean, it kind of helps you to expand upon something that you've already built, just kind of coming up with new tasks and stuff. Especially now after exploring Amazon and seeing the complexities that can come through, that can be built within an app or any kind of website. Yeah, getting creative, trying to think of some new tasks that you can add. I mean, Newsy, there's lots of stuff you can do with that. So it'll be fun to see what you come up with and conducting some more. It's really more so for the usability tests, like just so you can have more practice conducting those and seeing what issues may come up and like how to prioritize those issues, basically. So it's all just practice. It's good practice.
I have an even better idea. But I mean, this is for later. But what if we took what we did yesterday and the information that we received and then make the adjustments necessary and then conduct usability tests on the updates that we've made? But that's just saying.
Not a bad idea either.
I'm out.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe that might come a little bit later though. So now, because right now you're getting to the point where you've conducted the usability tests. So you did that yesterday. So today you're going to prioritize that, right? So you're going to prioritize the different issues. And so then like a third part would be to make those adjustments or make those improvements.
Yeah, that makes sense. Cool.
So, but that would not be a bad stretch goal for today. Or wouldn't have been a bad stretch goal for today. Sorry, I'm making notes. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, yeah, if there's nothing else, no more questions. I think we're done for today. I'll post this assignment inside of the Slack channel. And as soon as I get the rubric, I'll post it.
Cool. And I'm sending my stretch goal directly to you, and I expect you to sit there and I'm kidding.
Oh man. All right, cool.
All right. I think you guys are set.
Thank you.
Have a great Wednesday. I'll tell my mom that you all said happy birthday. Enjoy your Wednesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right. Bye.
Take care.